Welcome to Beyond Abuse channel. My name is Terry Screen, empowerment coach, as well as intuitive guide. A world beyond what you thought you were capable of. Today I want to talk about the 7 things that I want you to remember about yourself that shows strength versus weakness. We often think of people who have been abused as they must have been weak. And we often feel really weak at the end of the abuse cycle. When we've finally been abused and can't take it anymore, or we've been left behind because they're looking for another supply. So first of all, I want you to remember that strength is really the ability to withstand force, to be resilient, long-lasting, and enduring. Those are all traits of someone who has been abused. We may not have had the boundaries that we should have had to prevent it from getting to that point. We didn't see our own strength and our own value in ourselves. So a huge part of the healing and being able to believe in ourselves again, because we were taught a lot of lies about ourselves that we bought into and started to believe they were true. So the first one is that our abuser, our narcissist, or toxic person chose us because of our traits and our attributes. Remember, they like to rub elbows with those people who have money, those who have status. They like to name drop. They like to be in environments that make them look good. They like to have things that make them look good. And they want to rub elbows and have someone on their arm that makes them look good. And if you were, or we were, weak, that does not make them look good. So we have to remember that we had a lot to offer. We still have a lot to offer. We will always have a lot to offer. That's why we were chosen. It's like a thief who goes into a safe. They're breaking in because they know it has value. And that's the same thing for us as the person who was abused. The second one is our ability to persevere. Remember, they want to pick someone who's strong enough to keep going, to put up with the abuse, because they don't want to invest the time and the energy into someone who would not be strong enough to withstand what they throw at us. They throw it at us to weaken us, to try to control us, but basically they're doing it because they know we will continue to persevere. And so that takes a lot of strength. The third one is being able to be vulnerable. We are able to be honest and open and put our heart on our sleeve and our feelings out there. So that takes a lot of vulnerability. They see it as a weakness, that they use it against us, but it's really a strength to be able to do that. To be able to open yourself up and be open to the possibility of pain that can cause us is strength. But for us, it's worth it because we have the ability to feel very deeply and connect very deeply that they don't. So they don't recognize what they never had. They don't know what they've never felt. But it's strength. The fourth one is authenticity. As a codependent person or someone who is a people pleaser, you may have taken on other people's needs above your own, but you are being authentic in that role. You are being true to who you are. You are showing your heart and your ability to love and care for people. That's genuine to who you are. You just forgot to give it to yourself first. If we don't give it to ourselves, we don't have it to give. And that was a weakness within our own strength. But it takes great deal of strength to be authentic, to say, this is who I am, faults and all, this is it. They cannot do that. They need to wear the mask of us. Remember, they're going to be the mask of whoever it is they're with. So when they are with us, they're pretending to be strong, and we buy it that they're the strong ones. No, that's us on their mask. Remember, they're stealing our traits because they pretend to be us. And in turn, they're trying to make us to be more like them. It's very twisted and it's hard to wrap your head around. I'll do another video on that. But basically, that is exactly what's happening. They're going to try to make you as upset, as angry, as miserable as they are on the inside. And in turn, they're taking on our traits as their own. Number 5, depth. There is no depth to them. As we're with them longer, we start recognizing, wait a minute, there's nothing inside of there. It's very empty. So they're not able to have that connection. They're not able to have that level of joy. They're not able to go into that deep place within a soul level to connect with others. They're not able to grow any more than they already have, because number 6, they can't self-reflect. They can't self-reflect and look back and learn from it. We can self-reflect and look back and start undoing the thoughts that we had and some of the beliefs that we took on that weren't ours. But we're able to look back and see things from different directions. And we practiced it a lot over the years of trying to fix it from looking from all angles. And that is another strength. The last one is taking responsibility. Number 7. They're not able to take responsibility. They're not able to make changes. They're not able to take on and learn and grow from it, to take a lesson out of it and to grow stronger from it. So just like the bodybuilder who's lifting weights, they're ripping muscles, but those scars in the tissue is what gives them strength. So just remember, you are far stronger than you ever thought you were. If you have not subscribed and you found this helpful, please subscribe above. Comments below. I look forward to helping you to heal and grow and allowing you to be able to grow along with others. Thank you for staying tuned. For more information and more support, see the links below.